What's up, air signs? Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Alright, guys, so I'm just coming to get a little retrograde message. The retrograde will be ending at the end of July. If I'm not mistaken, I'll look at love. We'll see how it comes out, but we'll start with love. Alright, when it pertains to this retrograde. Alright, Spirit, what do you have for love when it pertains to Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius during this retrograde air signs? What do you have for air signs? What do you have for air signs? Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius when it pertains to love. Okay, so there's an energy of like growth that can happen here. I'm getting like the yin and yang energy. So this is like the relationships around you at this time. You have the Justice, the Knight of Swords, and reversing the Moon. You also have the Intimacy card, the bonding energy here, right? So when I look at this air signs, it's coming off like relationships during this retrograde. They may be calling for like maybe honesty, like fairness, accountability, possibly balance, especially in areas of communication. You know, this feels like if something has gone wrong, it feels like something is going wrong. Maybe in some situations, somebody's holding on to that energy, not really revealing like how they may feel. Because I'm getting like a lot of things possibly being unspoken at this time. I feel like this retrograde though, it's coming through to encourage healthy conversations, healthy communications that will allow clarity, right? That balance to be restored. I feel like if you're single, this could be like an opportunity for like to be more intentional about what you truly desire in a partner. Excuse me, guys, my allergies have been acting up like crazy today, like crazy, you know. So this could be like situations where air signs, y'all gonna feel triggered in connections when it pertains to miscommunication, possibly being mentally overloaded. Like I said, somebody holding a lot in. This could also be about like over analyzing certain conversations and things like that. And it's definitely speaking on or highlighting like confusion in relationships. So these are things that could potentially be triggering you, whomever you're connecting to at this time. Now, I want to pull a card to see what the lesson is here. Like, what's the takeaway? How can you transmute this energy? You know? I low-key want to pull from this deck. I'm not sure why. Should I pull from? Yeah. Okay. What's the lesson here when it pertains to love, the area of romance? Look, y'all got the card of fallback. Card number 35. This is a number 8. Card number 8. Blessing in disguise. We're going to look at fallback. Card number 35. This is about retreating, resting, reevaluating, and repeating, right? It says emotionally unavailable. No more sweeping the water under the bridge. You don't stand in the way of fate. You've seen red flags. You've seen, where am I? You don't stand in the way of fate. You've seen red flags that do not sit well with you. So now you reevaluate the circumstances. So the lesson here is, excuse me, I feel like not every thought deserves your attention, right? Mercury retrograde is a time where you're being reminded that clarity comes from possibly falling back. Clarity comes from, when you quiet your mind. Look at this weight. Look at this bolt. This weight that's on her ankle, right? So a lot of you guys are feeling, like I said, that's definitely like an overload energy here. However, I feel like this is about you quieting your mind to try and resolve things. Okay? And it's not about like solving everything immediately. Patience is definitely like a thing here, right? So let's go ahead and look at your career energy. Air signs, career. How's this retrograde affecting the air signs when it pertains to their career? A lot of you guys could be showing up as like defensive, possibly. You have the Eight of Pentacles. You also have the Seven of Wands here. Overall energy is the Two of Cups. So this is giving me like, rather than pushing ahead at this time, air signs, I feel like this is a need to like redefine. Just like we spoke on reevaluating in love, like reevaluate how are you investing your time and your energy. Like, is this paying off for you? You know, this is about refining your skills. This is about, for some of y'all, this could be about finishing some type of work or some type of project, right? Standing your ground and doing what you need to do, fighting for the right things. This is about unfinished work. This could be about improving like some type of systems around you. This could be about revisiting projects that you kind of just set to the side, right? I feel like the details matter at this time. Once again, this is like a theme of patience. A lot of times when we're in the energy of rushing, we don't get to focus on the details. So I feel like that's being highlighted here for you guys. Now let's go and look at your personal life. How is this retrograde possibly affecting the air signs in their personal life? Two cards, one to flip out. Okay. Definitely see y'all making shifts, making her strides in the right direction. Letting go. This is like you letting go of what has you chained or what has had you chained, right? You have the Star and the Devil energy here. The bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. I like to see that. Okay, so this definitely represents like possibly fated events, or you allowing fated events, right? The Star is like that healing energy. Strong Aquarius and Libra showing up here. Okay. Yeah. So this is like healing. This is like telling you that hope is available to you at this time when it pertains to personal matters. I feel like this is like y'all opportunity, like I said, to release any type of disappointment and move forward, because that's what's happening. I feel like as you do that, you're moving forward. Yeah, Three of Swords behind that. So it's definitely an element of healing, especially from things that you may have felt like in your personal life that didn't work out. I feel like a lot of you guys you're becoming more direct, maybe even more structured with how you move forward, how you're investing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of you guys could be working through releasing like disappointments, and it's like you're choosing now to reconnect with your long-term goals. So I like that for y'all. So this for some of y'all is definitely about, like I said before, pausing before you respond to certain situations, certain things, certain opportunities that could be coming towards you. A lot of you guys, maybe even journaling could help at this time. Journaling instead of like overthinking what could potentially be going on. You know what I mean? I feel like this is also a time to ask questions before assuming. I feel like this is something that you guys will be doing, right? And I feel like you guys will be reconnecting with people that you've possibly unintentionally drifted away from, right? Air signs, I feel like we good at that. So y'all main theme surrounding this retrograde is patience. I feel like this is a theme for all signs in reference to the reads that I've been doing. That's a theme across the board, right, when it pertains to this retrograde. Because I feel like for you, it's coming off as like your clarity, your greatest clarity is going to come through reflection here. Okay, so let's get y'all an affirmation. Ooh. The color green could be significant. The color yellow, I'm getting vibrant, like y'all standing out, or this shift coming out of this retrograde. I feel like y'all gonna be standing out. So a lot of you guys could be like definitely doing some healing, but it feels like a glow up type of energy. Confidence, your confidence will be strengthening. You know what I mean? All right, what's the affirmation to close out for air signs? Yeah, a lot of this is happening to help you walk through uncharted paths. All right, y'all got some things to do. Y'all got some places to go, air signs. So this is coming off like your clarity comes when you create the space for stillness. So create the space for stillness, air signs. All right, I definitely hope this message was helpful. I look forward to seeing you in the next message.